But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, hearts in chat right now, flames in chat right now for all the reactors out there, and in particular Larry 1K who's here with us right now. So, bro, let's make something happen, man. What's the plan? You want to throw me some words?
I got 3 words. I got 3 words for you, man.
Yes.
3 words.
Yes. What you got, bro?
All right, so my first word, I want to put this word together, but it's Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. All right. Hell yeah. Yep.
First word. All right, the second word, we're going to go with Lucifer.
Lucifer. All right. We got a theme going.
Lucifer.
All right. Yep.
Yes, sir. The last word we're going to go with is rapture.
Rapture.
Rapture.
Rapture.
Rapture.
Which, like, what does that mean exactly? Like, of course, I'm familiar with that word, but, like, what is the rapture?
Like, I guess, like, you know, in biblical terms, like when Jesus, because I'm a Christian, when Jesus come back and, like, bring his people. So, like, I guess, like, grab or gather up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, dope. We got this, man. Jesus Christ, Lucifer, and the rapture, y'all. We about to do it. Here we go. You ready?
Let's go. I'm ready, man.
All right, let's go. Larry 1K is here. Yo, come on, yeah, come on, yeah, come on, yeah, come on, hey. When they hear him rhyme, they like, he's just nice. Rappers hear me spitting, they be yelling, Jesus Christ. H-Mac never stop, you'll be taking a loss. Rappers got me pissed off, man, they got me so cross. Hey, Mac coming through since my 2nd grade recital. I told you that my rhyme book is something like a Bible. H-Mac, I be taking rappers into churches, recording in the pews while I'm dropping rhyme verses. Yeah, this is biblical, all these rappers miserable. Every time I rhyme, I'm about to paint the visual, doing something different. Here's what I'm saying, rappers dropping to their knees right now and straight praying, like, please Lord above, help bring me love, cause this dude named Mac, well, when push comes to shove, I'm pretty sure he's about to go harder than the rest. Please Lord help me, he's putting me through a test. I don't know if there's a way that I can survive, cause compared to all these rappers, man, he got more drive, plus he got more practice and he got more bars, plus his lyrics like my life right now, cause they hard. Someone help me find a path through this. I don't know what I can do, help me, Judas. Mac moving with the movement, y'all know I'ma crush it. I leave you flustered every single time I bust it. Now, listen, I be coming off top with the truest words. I spit the fire and my shit is flaming hot like Lucifer. Yeah, every time I'm rapping, I'ma make you panic. Yo, all my bars sound dark, satanic. Listen, I will excel from the place where I dwell. I'm with Big L right now, recording down in hell. No doubt, y'all know I'ma kick these rhymes. Shout to Big L, repping from the 139. Yeah, now I wouldn't say that myself unless Big L told us he would go there himself. So listen, I'm about to be there with him in the flames. Me and Big L straight spitting off the brain. Now, I do this forever, y'all know I'm hype. I be feeling like Lucifer, my dome got spikes. I got the tail as well and I grip the red trident. I'm stabbing through your heart each and every time I'm rhyming. Yeah, check the way I'm creating, there's no debating. I'm inflating from the heart while I'm spitting it hot as Satan. No contemplating, no deliberation is necessary. They hear the voice for 1 second, they say yes, it's Harry. Very much so, breathing flames like a dragon. I'm a fucking demon, got you screaming while why you lagging behind, cause there ain't another rapper who can flex like this. Ah, my bad, shit, that was The Exorcist. I'm flipping out. Harry Mack, y'all know I'm about to rip freeze. I got your head spinning out 360. Yeah, I'm here right now, they all aware. I'm twisted up and mangled while I'm crawling up the stairs. Yo, I'm spitting through the static, it's a habit. Boom, boom, there's some sounds in the attic. Yo, I come through with the fatness, I rap sick. I heard in a church in Tennessee they got a mattress. True story. Hey yo, y'all know I'ma burn it down. H-Mac, yo, I got it, I won't return the crown. I'm here for all my people, y'all know I'm a master. Coming off the top and causing a natural disaster. I was in the church just recording with the pastor. Yeah, I be rhyming so fast, bro, I move past ya. Yeah, and you know I'm the real deal, not an actor. They all up in the game, but they not even a factor. Treat it like Smash Bros, Mac flows smack ya. I'm about to gather my fans, it's the rapture. Harry Mack causing disaster like Katrina. Told you off the top I be flowing like Aquafina. I'm fancy like in a Beamer, but I don't have a car. All I do is ride a bike while I'm spitting these bars. Feel like J. Cole cycling through New York. I be smoking microphones just like some Newports. Now listen, I'ma let them all better witness. For me this music shit is religious. Yeah, and I'm slaying them all. Hey, rappers hit their knees, got them praying to God. Let's go, I told you I'ma let you better witness. Yo, for me this music shit is religious. Yeah, I'm the one you might see twice. I got rappers yelling, screaming out, Jesus Christ. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my.
Yo, Gadgios. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, Gadgies. 6 years there, but only Baz in the chat can all put in his links for earlier, which I've copied, all done. I'm ready to go. Back down to 4 people and 4 people watching. But good to see you, Baz. You're the only one in chat so far. I don't think Kunal's here yet. He left there earlier. Obviously, I wasn't meant to start for another half hour. But I got bored. I just thought, I need to blooming start. Ooh, does anybody know Professor Live, the basketball player? I think I've showed you him before. Well, he's got a little clip with him playing with Woody Harrelson, and Woody Harrelson can play because we've seen him in White Men Can't Jump. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to check that out sometime. But yes, good to see you, guys, I suppose. That's it. Nobody here but me and you. I'll play one of Jim's older ones. He hasn't put anything new up. See if anybody comes in. Play like a few of his observations or something. And then we've got a topic. And then movie and 2 episodes of Mr. Inbetween and a new movie called War Machine. I checked up and it says it's a good movie. I mean, how many good movies do we get nowadays? Not many, but it does actually have good things on it, so we'll check it. Jim Anus. Mind you, Vika's on it at the minute. Maybe everybody's over at Vika's. I noticed he was on when I came in, so maybe there was people over there. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Let's go popular again. So we're caught up. And let's blast down the screen. See what we get. Come on. Right there. Okay. Give me the times. I need to see the times. Thank you. A minute to do this one. There we go. I think it's just me and you, Buzz. I just skipped from 3 back up to 6 there, but I can't see anybody else in chat. Jim's link. I think I'll just get on with it, and I suppose, and then we'll get over to Rumble. It's only an 18-minute video we got. Dr. G explains, the body language, dude. On Hillary Clinton's deposition. Is that what you call it in the States? Deposition, like a telling of an unofficial court kind of thing, isn't it? Where you're sworn in to tell the truth. Yeah. What did I just do that? Oh, yeah, Jermaine, this is late. All right. I suppose that's it. I suppose we just get on with it. Okay. Hey, Jono in the house. Somebody else came in. Jono in the house. Right, let's do it. Let's see Hillary Clinton squam. Apparently, she was quite furious. So let's check it. Let's check it. Right, bottom one. Right, there we go. It's only an 18-minute video, guys, so shouldn't be too long over on the YouTube side. This guy, body language and forensic analysis, dude. Let's do it.
Hey everybody, Dr. G here. I'm a clinical and forensic psychologist as well as a body language expert. And today
I used that same picture on my thumbnail, but see the GOP oversight. I managed to get rid of that. You know what I mean? If you look on our collar, on my thumbnail, actually I'll show you. If you look here, it says GOP oversight. But if I show you my thumbnail quickly. Image. I had to get rid of that because all of that photo was there. That GOP oversight was there, so I managed to get rid of it. But it made her collar look funny because what I did a magic eraser thing. It's in Canva. It's called Magic Eraser, and you highlight the bit you want to erase, and I erased that. But it made the collar look funny, and that's why the font is over the top of our left collar. Well, our right collar, our left, sort of thing. That's why it's over there. It's the same picture. This is what it looked like beforehand and before I did it. So it just reminded me because he used the same picture. I was like, no, he used the same picture. I didn't realize. Image file. That's what it originally looked like. That it had the same POV oversight, GOP oversight. I had the same thing. So I managed to magic erase it. But oh, good. To that. As you can see, that's why the font is over the top of the collar, because it made the collar look a little funny. Still can see it a little bit, but there you go. There we go. Sorry, I just had to explain that. It's just because I just noticed he's using the same picture. Wrong one. Move on. Stage. Oh, David, Creation Who's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man.
We're going to be analyzing the behavior and body language of Hillary Clinton. Before we get started with this, a couple of quick things. One, I wanted to make sure you know this is not a psychological evaluation of any
Same
kind.
group.
These
It's
are
not the
just my
same.
opinions.
So
In
it's not
addition-
the same pick, but it's the same group of picks. You know, they've all got that GOP oversight on them.
that, I do want to remind you to like and subscribe if you want to see more content.
Like,
Just like this. All right, let's go. What we're going to be analyzing today is Hillary Clinton's deposition to the House Oversight Committee. I recently analyzed the press briefing that took place after this deposition. I also analyzed Bill Clinton's deposition, where I determined that I thought he was lying through most of it. Now we're going to look at her behavior and body language to see how she approached this deposition. All right, let's just jump right in.
Committee's investigation into the actions and investigations of Mr. Jeffrey Epstein and Ms. Ghislaine Maxwell. I will enter the original subpoena and corresponding cover letter from August 5, 2025.
Now, this has only just begun, but you can already see tension in her face. So I think we can expect that she's going to be quite irritable throughout this.
6, letter from David E. Kendall to Chairman Comer and Ranking Member Garcia. January 8, 2026, letter from Chairman Comer to David E. Kendall.
Now, this right here is a look to show people that you're bored. She wants people to know how much she doesn't like having to do this. She wants people to know that she thinks it's frivolous. So that very much is what she's trying to express with this body language right here.
I've worded my title wrong, haven't I? I've put Dr. G Explains and I put Hillary Clinton at the Epstein deposition. It should be Hillary Clinton's deposition, shouldn't it? Does that still make sense? Hillary Clinton at the Epstein deposition, because I don't use the word deposition here in the UK. It's an American thing, isn't it? We would say something else probably. But is Hillary Clinton at the Epstein deposition okay? Or would it be Hillary Clinton's deposition at the Epstein whatever? It doesn't matter. I think you guys know what I'm on about. You know what I mean? I think people will know what I'm on about. Does it matter? Or am I wrong in wording it that way? Hillary Clinton at the Epstein deposition. Should it be Hillary Clinton's deposition? Need somebody let me know. Because I'm not American.
January 12, 2026, letter from Ashley Callan and David E. Kendall to Chairman Comer.
Yeah, because a deposition can be someone swearing in, or it can be an informal hearing. So I think it still makes sense either way. You know, a deposition's either being sworn in, like Hillary Clinton's deposition, or it's an informal hearing. So I think it makes sense either way at the Epstein informal hearing, you know, type thing. I think it's okay. I'm not going to change it. People will know what I'm talking about, I'm sure.
January 13, 2026, letter from
What we're going to do is we're going to skip around. This is 4.5 hours long. I'm just going to hit the highlights.
4.5 hours long? No way.
Valerie Kovar's chief clerk.
It's 4.5 hours long, and he managed to get it cut down to 18 minutes with him commenting. That's great. I wish I could do something like that. Right. Exactly, bro. Exactly, David. I get you, bro. I get you. Absolutely. Look, she looks dodgy just as much as Clinton looked dodgy. We did the Clinton one last time. Her husband's one last time. Now, I meant Bill Clinton, because she's obviously Clinton as well. But now, look, she looks like she's almost bored. Like, oh, what you doing? Wasting my time, you know?
Operations Chairman Comer. Ashley Vineyard, Deputy.
She's continuing to show body language to show what a waste of time she thinks
I
this
just
is.
said that. I haven't watched this, by the way, and I just said that. She's looking like, you know, this is a waste of our time. And he just literally said that. You know, brilliant.
One of the differences in body language between her and Bill Clinton is that he looked very defensive from the outset. His chin was tucked in. He was doing all sorts of things to close his
He
body.
looked defensive. She looks like, why are you wasting my time? You know? Yeah. She's a bit more brusque, I suppose. If it is her, I mean, I've seen her acting really strange with a wobbly head, you know. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I didn't. That was a bit mad, you know. I think they're both my MK Ultra, Bill and Hillary. Unless Hillary is his handler, I don't know.
Off, and her body's a little bit closed off, but nowhere near as much as his.
Either communicated with Miss Maxwell, even if not directly yourself, but
Good.
been around.
They use women for handlers, and no one can say they don't. You know, people say, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Look, they do. They have handlers. Absolutely. And who better to be a handler than a woman who the man's going to fall for? You know what I mean? They truly believe they are above all the laws. Rules don't apply to them. Exactly, because they think I mean, he's ex-president, but when the last time, they still call him Mr. President, even though he's ex-president. Is that something that is a thing in America? If an ex-president is ex-president, right, and you talk to him, do you still call him Mr. President, even though he's ex-president? I think that's strange, because the people who were talking to him in his deposition or whatever it was, in his interview, question, whatever, informal hearing, whatever it was. I think it was more an interview. It was an interview, you know. I can't remember what I was going to say now. It just went out of my head. I think I already said it. It just went blank.
Miss Maxwell.
The best of my recollection is at the wedding.
Oh,
in,
yeah.
2010.
Should be former President Clinton, isn't it? They were calling him Mr. President. Oh, yeah, they were calling him Mr. President. They acknowledged he was former president, but they kept calling him Mr. President. I'm like, he has been president for a long time, you know?
And
Would you consider Miss Maxwell a friend?
no,
Now, one thing you're going to notice with Hillary Clinton is that she exaggerates certain types of body language. So if she's saying yes or no, she tends to exaggerate how long she shakes her or nods her head for. I've seen this previously when she's listening to somebody, she will constantly nod her head when she says
no. He stopped being president in 2001. I mean, that's a long time ago. It's a quarter of a century ago, you know?
She will constantly shake her head. So she is very aware of her body language.
A friend?
no.
Would you consider?
You see how
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what I would have thought one mind. You know, once your term is over, it shouldn't be president anything. Right. I agree. What the heck's going on? Ooh, I think my internet's gone mad. What the heck? What? My internet gone out. Come on, no, please, no. Sorry about that. Oh, come on, what the heck? Oh, come on. Right, thank goodness. My internet was spazzing out. Didn't know what was going on. Everything stopped. It wouldn't load up. Nothing would load. It was all mad. Right, am I being... Right, cool. Right, let's get started again. My internet isn't even gone out. I've looked at the thing, it hasn't even gone out. So I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Right. Start again. Not start again, but let's continue. Sorry about that, Gudgies.
She's continuing to do it.
Consider her a friend of President Clinton?
He'll have to answer that.
What I was saying when it spazzed out, I was agreeing with one mind, one spirit. Yet once your term is over, it shouldn't be Mr. President. It shouldn't be President anything. I don't know if you heard that, but I was agreeing with Mr. when everything spazzed out. So that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
This was interesting, though. After she said he'll have to answer that, she's nodding her head. Now, we do accidentally sometimes leak out how we feel about something. So I do think that the way that she sees Bill Clinton and Ghislaine Maxwell is she sees them as friends. Just watch her head nod after this.
I would say so. No, of course not, because obviously Ghislaine's in jail and Epstein's probably been helped, not dead, probably been helped alive somewhere in some other island, you know. But yeah, probably let it out in her body language. Yeah, of course I'm friends with her, but no, of course not.
He'll have to answer that.
A little
Can
nod.
you please advise me as to whether or not that's permissible and consistent with the rules, particularly given that we have asked for a public hearing? If there are photos that are being
Now look at her. Look at her face. She is. Her face is, what have you got me here for? I'm above you. This is a waste of my time. That's what her face says to me.
One thing I want you to pay attention to is her body language right now. You see she's smiling, but you're going to see in a second she's very angry. So she masks her feelings with this facial expression right here.
of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm done
can
with
occur?
this. If you guys are
So you hear that level of anger.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Like they're above questioning, you know?
That's coming out as she says this. You see her body opening up. So she does use her body this way when she wants to be emphatic. She pulls her hands out. She opens up. You hear the anger.
Yeah, Mr. Bill Clinton uses his body that way as well.
But you don't see it. She's very, very good at masking the anger on her face, other than showing no emotion. She's obviously been doing that the whole time, which appears angry, but you're not seeing it in the brow. You're not seeing overt signs of anger. It's more subtle.
Because she's got Botox in the brow. You can't see, you know, it's failing a little bit. You can see a little furrow there. You know, that's because she's really angry. The Botox is kind of smoothed it out a bit.
Signs.
Released of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm
can
done
occur?
with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done. You can hold me in.
See, now you're starting to see a sneer as she's talking, but she's
I'm done. You can hold me. What was she got to say in contempt? Hey, Mike, Mike, how you doing? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
trying to keep on a mask. I don't think she wants to show that. It seems like she's trying very hard to not appear angry, even though she sounds quite angry. But watch her mouth right here.
That are being released of the secretary as she is testifying. Can you please explain how that
I'm
can
done
occur?
with this. If you guys are doing that, I am.
So you can see the beginning of a sneer right here.
I am done.
And right here, this shows real anger right there. She's baring her teeth. She's sneering. She's clearly very angry, but she's trying.
I know it's just a pause. He's paused it on, but the fact that she had that little sneer on her face, it was that. To pause it on is just to show that she did it. It might not have been noticeable to people, but you pause on it, you can see the micro expression on her face. It's sneering.
Trying her best to rein that look in.
You can hold me in contempt from now until the cows come home. This is just
I
typical
knew she was going to say contempt.
behavior.
We will go off the record.
Oh, for heaven's
So I would
sake.
like to understand how that's permissible.
For heaven's sake? No, you mean for your sake. For your sake. Nothing to do with heaven, anything that you are about.
See, and she slapped the desk. When she's really feeling strongly about something, she can be emphatic. But she's been trying to give as little as possible throughout this, which lends credence to the possibility that at times she's being deceptive.
Oh, for heaven's
So I would
sake.
like to understand how that's permissible.
Before the hearing was,
It doesn't
Excuse
matter. We all are abiding by the same rules.
I will take that down.
Yeah, well,
You're abiding by the same rules as everybody. Oh, that was my alarm in case I fell asleep. Because I was meant to go on at 11, not half 10, but you know. You go by the same rules. No, you don't. No, you don't. You should be going by the same rules. but in general, especially when in power. Why is that sleeping? Well, your husband was then. You didn't go by the same rules at all.
I would like to take a break at this moment.
Yeah,
I'd like to have
I'm
a
done
conversation.
for now.
Go off the
Oh,
record.
she's done for now. You should be done. You should be in prison.
Go off the record.
See, she even picked up the chair and dropped it. Furiosity is what we're seeing, but you're not seeing much of it on the face. She really
Right. I don't know what a honey badger is, but yeah, I agree with you. I know what badger is. I don't know about honey badger.
is good at hiding the look of anger. Have you ever Googled your own name or email address? Before I had Aura, I did, and wow, it was my full name, my old address, phone number, all sorts of information I did not started with your 14-day trial today. All right, back to the analysis.
How often would
One thing you may be noticing is that she's not moving around a lot outside of her head. Her arms are locked in place. She's sitting very still.
Well, she was like that when she was all MK Ultra. It was just her head. It was moving, just a bobblehead and a ooh. It was weird. It was really weird. I've never seen anybody move their head like that. I've seen him slightly move their head like that. Say, oh, surprise. But the way it bobbled for like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Who helped you? What was that? By the way, she also helped my family out personally. So anyway, pissed. Who? Hillary did. Evil. Oh, right. I see the fact. Okay. Sorry. Evil, murderous, ash robot, reptile, demon, skinwalking, dirty ass, stinky bitch. Give me a second. I'll tell you how I really feel about her. Oh, by the way, she also really helped my family personally. So anyway, okay. But you don't like her, do you? Obviously, because that's what I see. You don't like her. So okay, that'd be cool. I'd like to hear that. I'd like to hear that, guys. That'd be cool.
And we typically do that when we're not trying to emphasize something. If we're really feeling strongly about something, we tend to emphasize it. We use our hands. She's somebody that speaks with her hands sometimes, but right now she's trying to get through these questions. And the reason that starts to look like deception is that why is it that these questions feel so grave? Why is it that just answering yes or no feels so intense? And so it's interesting to see how still her body language is, because if you think about it in a very primal sense, if there's danger around, we sit still initially to hide. And so people can sometimes get stuck in that freeze response.
Did your daughter have seen Miss Maxwell?
I have no idea.
Have you ever met Jeffrey Epstein?
I do not.
I know you made a few spelling mistakes there, but I get what you were trying to say. You know, the devil comes as an angel of light. It might seem helpful. You know, you might get help. But like, it's the same as Trump. Trump does some stuff that seems as though it's for the good. But, you know, it's only for show, you know. Devil does you a favor, still the devil. Exactly. Puppet all the same. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Just exactly what I was saying. I kind of got what you were saying. Because I still see it in StreamYard, even though you retracted it. So, yeah, absolutely, bro. Devil does you a favor, is still the devil. Exactly. If the devil does you a favor, it's not a favor, is it? It might help you out at the time, but it's for his good. Well, his evil, if you know what I mean. His sake. That's the word I was looking for. For his sake, not good. When I say good, I meant synonymous with sake. You know what I mean? For his good, for his own sake. That kind of thing. I don't mean he's good, because he's not. It may also be for the good, because, well, God always works things out for the good, you know? The Satan's not doing it for the good, but God works it out for the good, you know?
I recall ever meeting Jeffrey Epstein. In preparation for this hearing, I was told that he attended an event at the White House that was put on by the White House.
Now, this is something I pointed out during her press briefing. The ums and uhs.
That's not like kind of what they asked, was it? I mean, she's kind of going on a little story, a little walkabout, a little beeline. Like, I'll swerve that version.
They're starting to come out now. She's not somebody that needs that type of hesitation when she speaks. She doesn't typically do it. So this once again lends itself to some likely deception here.
Yep, that rebel, you know, the deceiver, you know, he can't do anything but be in the plan, because anything he does to counteract God, God works it out for the good of him, for the glory of him. So yeah, of course, you know, he's subject to God's plan. Yeah, absolutely, Baza.
As she's responding to this, these ums and ahs for her in particular, because she's a public speaker and she's very practiced at this, it's very noticeable. She's also less engaged. You see, she's looking away. There's a lot about this that suggests that this is not entirely true.
Jeffrey Epstein, in preparation for this hearing, I was told that he attended an event at the White House that was put on by the White House Historical Association. But I have no recollection of that.
And then the look down afterwards.
Right. So I haven't heard of it before. I've heard of it, but I haven't looked into it, David. But I'm reading on it now. It says, Project Looking Glass refers to a largely unsubstantiated conspiracy theory regarding a covert advanced technology used to view, predict, or manipulate future timelines and probable outcomes. It is often described as a looking glass device or portal used by military intelligence organizations for surveillance to steer geopolitical events. It is distinct from the 1902 sociological looking glass self theory. Is that the one? Is that the one you're talking about? I think I've heard that. I haven't been into it much, but it kind of sounds not possible to me. If it's that one, if it's that, I just read that. Yeah, trying to play stupid one, mine. Yeah, absolutely.
That typically signifies a loss of confidence. Responding to this question was
allegedly she used it, and there's no timeline where she wins. Yeah, that's the one. That's nice. Hey, Kunal, you made it. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Followed by a loss of confidence, which once
I've got the links. Got them all saved.
Again, lends itself to likely deception.
But I have no recollection of that.
You have no recollection? Yeah, I'll bet you don't.
You see the discomfort rather than responding and continuing to look at.
Very uncomfortable. Just like our husband was very uncomfortable.
The person that's asking the questions, she's continuing to look down at her hands. Her head continues to drop. Continues to be a loss of confidence here.
Before her crimes became public, did you have any knowledge of the sexual abuse that Ghislaine Maxwell was committing and facilitating against girls and young women?
Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I'll answer for you. Yes, you did.
No.
Liar.
Now you'll notice she said no when she's nodding her head. Now when she's listening to people, she nods.
Because she knows about it. Absolutely, 100%.
But typically when we say no, our head automatically shakes. So it is interesting that after she said no, she continues to nod her head.
Facilitating against girls and young women.
No.
Our colleagues
still nodding their head.
Have suggested that they need to speak with you.
Still nodding her head.
Because
you'll also notice that she's breathing very heavily right now as she's getting through these questions. I've talked before about that freeze response. As you can see, when she's feeling strongly about something.
Yeah, you know, I've had it before when I've tried to lie in the crimes I've been in back in my past. You know, and they ask you a question and it's direct, and it's definitely something that happened, but you're lying about it. You get a freeze and you hold your breath, and then you exhale loudly, kind of thing, that type of stuff. Or, like he says, you breathe heavily. I certainly remember that kind of feeling when I've been trying to lie to the law, you know, trying to get away with what I was doing back in the time. But, you know, in the end, I was an addict. So in the end, I wanted it over and done with. So I ended up admitting to what I'd done and stuff, you know. But you do obviously try and deny it initially until you think, waste of time. Just fess up. It's not like I'm getting life, you know.
She gets emphatic. Right now, as she's responding to this, she's calm to the point of it looking like she's wanting to avoid responding to this question.
Our colleagues have suggested that they
Right, it's like Jim Carrey's liar, liar. Yeah, when he's trying, yes. No, what was it? Yes. No. That's a good film. That's a funny film.
But you can see her breathing fast means her heart rate is picking up, which once again suggests that she's feeling a lot of discomfort responding to these questions.
and young women.
No.
Our colleagues have
I
suggested
like it in the meeting where the in the company meeting where the head of the meeting, the head of the company, is thinking he's getting roasted and he loves it. He calls him a belligerent, a pontificating belligerent, whatever, you know. And he thinks he's getting roasted. It's funny. You've got halitosis, you know what I mean? You like young girls, you like young boys, you know, that kind of thing. Brilliant film. Funny.
that they need to speak with you because Ghislaine Maxwell's nephew,
Secretary Clinton, why is it important for you to testify before this committee in a public setting?
Brilliant.
Well, first of all, I believe in public testimony. I believe that the public.
Even public testimony, but you just said, this is ridiculous. Hold me in contempt if you like, but you believe in it? Okay.
Has a right to know what its elected members of Congress are investigating and legislating. Having served for 8 years, I think it is useful as a member.
What I want you to focus on right here is how different her body language is right here when she's talking about something she feels passionately about, as opposed to when she's responding.
Expressing it a lot, hand gestures and everything, you know. Oh, dear Miss Clinton, Mrs. Clinton.
To these questions, when she's denying that she has any knowledge of Jeffrey Epstein, when she's denying that she knows much of anything about Ghislaine Maxwell, all of those look very, very different than something like this right here.
You're going to learn things by the coverage of it, by the response that you get from people. You know, this hearing, if it were in public, maybe your question about intelligence, maybe somebody watching it would have said, oh my gosh, I just remembered having a conversation with.
It's like night and day watching her when she's feeling passionate and wants people to hear.
I agree. It is like night and day. She's different here when she's talking about something she likes or whatever. You can see it. But when it came to the question, she was so stoic.
Hear what she's saying versus when she's responding to the questions she's been asked so far. It's so remarkably different.
Foreign Minister X or Prime Minister Y, and that person mentioned Jeffrey Epstein. Most people
whatever X and Prime Minister Y. So are you talking about people in specific? I bet you are.
Not going to look at the video. They're not going to read the transcript, but they will follow a live public hearing.
And then how do you know Howard Lutnick?
I know Howard Lutnick because when I was senator on 9/11, the firm he headed, Cantor Fitzgerald, suffered the greatest loss of life. As I recall, something like 650 of his employees were murdered by terrorists that day. Howard Lutnick missed being a victim because he was delayed dropping his child off to kindergarten. You asked the question. I'm going to answer your question. This was what I spent my time doing.
I'm a survivor trying to look out for others.
Well, see how angry she's getting. Oh, Hillary.
And I was taking care of the people who lost 3,000 lives.
And now you're being
at World
defiant
Trade
and
Center.
indignant today.
You asked me
I have
about
met
Howard
with
Lutnick.
Epstein.
So as she's talking about 9/11, there clearly are a lot of feelings here, and that's what's eliciting strong reactions from her. She doesn't seem to have as many
9/11, yeah. Come on. Tell me you don't know about what actually happened at 9/11, Hillary.
strong reactions about Jeffrey Epstein's victims, which is interesting. But this seems to get her feeling very defensive, and it also has her, when she's talking about 9/11, it has her very passionate.
When did you first learn of Mr. Epstein's arrest in 2019?
Probably when it happened, because it was headline news. I'm sure I, like everybody else, saw it in the press.
Yeah.
And then seeing that in the press,
You can see she's doing that wondery eye thing again, you know, when she's answering the question, then she's soothing herself by holding her arm, you know. She's full of shit. She is full of crap. I'm sorry.
Now, oddly enough, right here, it doesn't seem to be that she's answering this directly. Watch this body language right here. I want you to look at her left shoulder.
19.
Probably when it happened, because it was headline news. I'm sure I, like everybody else.
So you saw one small shoulder shrug. Now, typically when we're really feeling like we don't know something, we lift both shoulders, but this was only a one shoulder shrug, which tends to mean that we're holding back. Very interesting. Not something I would have expected right here.
2019.
Probably when it happened.
She's holding back. Of course she's holding back. I mean, you don't even need that shoulder shrug to know it.
Because it was headline news. I'm sure I, like everybody else.
She's a
President
liar.
Clinton took trips on Mr. Epstein's jet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would you consider offering a private jet as a donation in kind to the foundation?
Well, I don't know what the rules are under the 501c3 regulations, but it was certainly a gift. And he was, you know, one of a number of people who provided transportation so that Bill could do the work he was doing.
Bill, teeth out.
Now, right after she responds to this
He's got to say that he's got to mention the teeth, surely.
question, she bites her lip. Licks
Yeah, there you go. I thought so. So I said teeth out, he bit lip. Yeah, that's probably what she was doing, biting the lip.
her lips. There's both anger and anxiety below this.
To do the work, people who provided transportation so that Bill could do the work he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you saw photos of your husband in a hot tub laying on a beach and getting massaged by other women, and you knew that Jeffrey Epstein was involved in some of these trips and these things, did it concern you at all?
Now, if you watch the corners
of
her mouth, you can see that she's trying to hold back a smile, because when she is feeling defensive, she tends to smile to cover how she's actually feeling. And she's resisting doing that right now. But I want you to watch the corners of her mouth.
When you saw photos of your husband in a hot tub laying on a beach and getting massaged by other women, and you knew that Jeffrey Epstein was involved in some of these trips and these things, did it concern you at all?
I'm here not to offer my opinions. I'm here to answer specific questions to the best of my ability.
When you saw your husband in these photos with
100% in my mind. She doesn't know, but it was for Bill's work, double speak. 100%.
young women being massaged.
Now, you can tell because of the way that she said that was a prepared statement. So she had already thought about these questions getting asked, obviously, and this is how she had decided she was going to respond to them. You can tell by the robotic nature of how she's saying it that this is a very precisely phrased statement.
Trips and these things, did it concern you at all?
I'm here not to offer my opinions. I'm here to answer specific questions to the best of my ability.
When you saw your husband in these photos with a young woman being massaged.
That is completely obfuscating that question completely. I mean, that's true, but why couldn't she just answer it?
What went through your mind?
I am not going to speculate.
You didn't have any feelings about young women massaging your husband?
I am not going to offer opinions or speculation about anything that I have no context for and was not there.
It's very interesting that she's responding that she will not speculate, because she's not being asked to speculate. She's asking how she felt. But you can see with the body language, she's shutting down. She's not moving. She's trying to give it as little as humanly possible right now. But her argument is very unusual, because she's saying, I don't want to speculate on anything that I wasn't a part of, but she's just asking how she feels about these things or how she felt about these things.
Did you ever vet the wedding guests of your daughter's wedding? Did you know Ghislaine Maxwell was coming?
She came as Ted Waite's guest.
But did you're a former First Lady, former Senator, former Secretary of State. You didn't vet individuals.
So when she was asked this, you'll watch, she cleared her throat, and then she backed up. That's a way to disengage. She doesn't like having to answer this question.
She doesn't. You can tell. You just tell by her facial expressions. You know, there's so much giving it away. And we just know that she's a bloody liar.
Directly, and she's not answering it directly, actually.
The wedding guests of your daughter's wedding. Did you know Ghislaine Maxwell was coming?
She came as Ted Waite's guest.
But you're a former first lady, former senator, former secretary of state. You didn't vet individuals at events for your daughter.
This was filed when?
So it would have been 2024.
Yeah, well, the wedding was 2010.
I moved on to another question about the wedding, but I know that the chairman.
All right, let's go and wrap things up here. Hopefully this is helping you better understand some of the behavior and body language we saw from Hillary
Still
Clinton
wasn't an answer, was it?
today. Bill Clinton's body language was quite different. He was clearly very defensive throughout. He also was very stressed and anxious throughout, something she didn't show as much of. There were also times where I believe he was
She's probably his bloody handler.
being very deceptive. Now, her body language was focused more on giving nothing. She got angry at times, but for the most part, she was trying to give as little as possible. So her strategically was very different. That being said, I think there were also times where she was being deceptive. There were times where she was being less than forthcoming, or times where she would sidestep the question and really not answer it. The degree is very different, though. For her, I think she's trying to clean up her husband's mess. So I think there's times where she knows more, but nowhere near as much as Bill Clinton knows. But it doesn't change the fact there were times where I think she was withholding information or holding back things that she knew more about, like whether or not Ghislaine Maxwell was coming to her daughter's wedding. She sidestepped that question entirely, and rather than answering it, found a way out of it. Now, there's plenty more I could analyze. I really just tried to cover some of the highlights, but if you have any other thoughts or if there's anything else you want me to analyze, please let me know in the comments below. Last thing before we get finished up is I do want to remind you to like and subscribe if you want to see more.
There we go. That's that one. I did say it was a short one, but yeah, I've only been on 52 minutes, so I'll do another little video. I've got a 14-minute video. Yeah, but yeah. Hillary Clinton, like the rest of them, are just liars. Of course, they bloody know exactly what's going on and what part of it. And this is the church in the sky, I think you're talking about, Baza. This is the church he went to. I went to the loneliest church. It's the one right on top of a big mount. You know, is that the one you were on about? A church in the sky? Is that the same one you call it? Church in the sky? It's only a 40-minute video, but I thought we've done him once before. This young dude called, yeah. So I think this is it then. I think this is it. This dude. We did one before, which was, what was it he did? Oh yeah, the Ark of the Covenant in Ethiopia thing. He went there. Yeah. So yeah, thought we'd have a look at it. It's only a 14-minute video, and I didn't even know about this church. So until you, Baza, said it, and I seen this video also. So that'd be cool.
So in Africa, there's this church literally at the top of this mountain with a Bible. It's over 1,500 years old, and people still worship here. I've always wanted to go there, but the journey takes 5 days, 4 flights, driving hundreds of miles, and you got to scale a cliff with a rope just to try and get to the front door.
You got to scale a cliff with a rope, not even a ladder or a path up there. You got to scale a cliff. Wow, that's great. That's great. I like this video.
Surrounding the church is an ancient Christian community that's worshipped there since nearly the time of Christ. Why did they build a church here? Why did they choose to live in isolation? And what other secrets are they hiding? So my journey began in Texas, where I then boarded the first of my 4 flights because this church is incredibly remote. The first flight was going from Dallas to Qatar.
Wow.
I legit thought I saw God.
Look at the distance over that. What was that thing? What was that thing that he flew across on that little cartoon? Little map thing, looking thing. Looked like a ball of some sort. Weird. I don't think you travel like that.
On this flight. When I arrived to Qatar, it had a cool airport, but I legit thought
yeah, it is, man.
Sleep exhaustion.
I'd love to go. It might be a bit of a problem doing the old the cliff face now with my feet after I had the accident with my feet. Once upon a time, I'd be able to climb that no problem. But you know, I'm sure I'd manage. Spinning space ball with curved seawater. Oh, never had that before. LJ, never had that before. It was weird. It looked like a football of some sort, like a soccer ball to you, but football to me. But it had like a map on it. Weird thing, man. Weird. I don't know how do people believe things like that nowadays. They're on some kind of soccer ball with picture of the map printed on it. Weird. I mean, why are people thinking like that? It's nuts. Good to see you, LJ, bro.
That's the face of a dead man. Then I boarded the next flight. Is it just me, or are the lights on these flights so cool? It was from Qatar to Ethiopia.
There it is again. What is it? What is this thing, guys? That's mental. Mental thing this is.
All right, so we just arrived in Ethiopia. I'm so tired. I can't wait to sleep.
And upon getting here, it was so different than any other place I'd been.
Must be real. It's got to be real.
Like, we were driving. Like, what is this? What is this road? And it just looks so different, honestly. And then eventually I got to my hotel. Because even though we were in Ethiopia, we still had hundreds of miles to get to the church. So that night, I literally got the best sleep of my life. And then I was joined by my friend Sam. And I was so glad he was able to come here because I'm not going to lie, this place, it's just so good having someone else with you. But even on our way to the airport, to our next flight, we had a problem.
My filmer's phone literally got stolen. 17 Pro Max, like for real. Like we gotta be safe.
And so we tried putting that behind us and we boarded our next flight, which as you can tell, the planes are literally getting smaller because we're going to even more remote places.
This is an Indiana Jones movie for real. You see this plane already. It's an experience. It really does look like that.
Yeah, but you showed that silly cartoon of a ball and you're actually in an aeroplane which flies over a plane. I mean, it's called an aeroplane.
Indiana Jones.
And so we went to another small town in Ethiopia. And I mean, look at this airport. Where are we? What is this? The airport literally looked like this. And then we got on our
gyroscope in a plane will prove a flat earth also.
Next plane, and then we made our way to the final town.
That's a bit better. That's a little bit better. We're not seeing any curve there, are we? Or here. I know this video has nothing to do with it, but I just thought I'd make. But yeah, the church he's going to, I'd love to go there. That'd be ace, man.
And this is legit what it looked like as we were gonna drive the rest of the way.
Bro, maybe we should just move here.
We might. Like it's so peaceful. Like no cars, no trains, nothing. Just so peaceful.
We got some sleep and then we started driving because now we had to drive hundreds of miles to even get there.
Now we're getting closer to the church. You can see we're literally going past village after village. It's literally.
Hey, Baza, have we done Point Break yet as a movie? The old Point Break. I think we have, haven't we? Point Break, if you can remember.
Already in the middle of nowhere. And we're in the middle of nowhere. Dude, the real challenge is just driving through these roads, man.
Imagine we run out of gas.
What was that?
Imagine we run out of gas.
Imagine we run out of gas, bro. Don't say stuff like that. Don't say stuff like that. This is Seesaw, our guide for the journey. So, are you?
I thought you said seesaw, like that. Seesaw, like a plank of wood with a pivot in the middle. You know what I'm on about.
Are you nervous?
Well, yeah. It's of course it's very dangerous, and when one just arrive there, don't worry, you can do it. God will be with you. But it's most dangerous place. So that's where we are going.
What's is dangerous?
Okay. How many times have you done this?
Almost more than 100 times.
Hundreds of times?
Yeah. So when you are doing that, I hope everything you can manage it because God is beside you and then you are on the God of land.
So there's a rope that we go up for the entire ride?
I think we did. It's just that the reason I don't remember it too well is that I think the night it was on, I wasn't really watching it. I was trying to sort out the next day's stream or something like that.
Yes, that is a rope. Dude, what if the rope...
Just something you said reminded me on it for some reason. I don't know why. Or maybe it's because I seen Hillary and the gang was the ex-presidents, and we seen Bill Clinton that last week. Maybe it was to do with that, why I thought of Point Break. Because they were the ex-presidents, gang robbers, weren't they? Gang robbers? Bank robbers.
Snaps. We're just going up. Beep. We don't want to say that. I don't know. I'm just. Hopefully not. Are you nervous?
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. My hand, as you guys can tell, it sweats a lot. So I'm kind of nervous about that. So we're gonna see what happens.
Dude, what if
Yeah, I think when you're holding onto a rope, sweaty hands ain't that bad. Probably sweaty hands would help on a rope, depending on what type of rope it is. If it's a nylon rope, then no. You know what I mean? Another type of rope would probably help having sweaty hands.
up there?
No Wi-Fi, no Minecraft.
Dude, no Wi-Fi. Dude, it's honestly like, it is Minecraft.
Evan, this whole trip, he's been amazed by cows, sheep, goats.
Sheeps.
Dude, I think the animals are chill.
Sheeps. I'm sure the plural for sheep is sheep. For a sheep is sheep. I don't think you say sheeps.
Look at that. We got goats. No, those are
You don't
donkeys.
say look at all the sheep. You just say look at all the sheep, don't you? Yes, you say look at all the goats, but you don't say look at all the sheeps. You say look at all the sheep.
We're cutting that. That's not going to be in the video.
I'm surprised they haven't set up a way of like to get up there.
You're cutting that. Well, you didn't cut it.
I know, right? Like
Seeing how
they should have just had like an elevator.
look, show them that mountain. It's like that high up. Just cameras can't like really show how big these mountains are. Teddy did say we did have a rope, so we should be good.
That's nice. What's round, blue, and filled with semen? Why, the globe with sails on it, of course. Nice.
But glory to God, though. I know God is protecting us, so.
Dude, God's got our back. I mean, God will provide. My mom does not know I'm doing this, or else I would not be able to.
God also says, "Be careful." You know what I mean? He give you a brain for a reason. But yeah, God can protect you in these situations, 100%.
Do this. So, are we getting close to it?
Yeah, this mountain.
Oh, the one on the left?
Yeah. Holy moly! What the heck?
Bro, they
On
just
the
chilling up
left.
there. Dude, my heart's.
The one on the left. What do you mean? That's to your right. Okay. Unless he's flipped the video. I don't know.
Low key pounding. Dude, it literally gets big.
Left-hand drive. No, that's right. Because in UK we're right-hand drive. This is Africa. They're left-hand drive, aren't they? Oh, hold on. Depends which part, I suppose. I think flatsoid's the same as us. They drive on the left, but a right-hand drive. I don't think he's flipped. I don't.
Bigger the closer you get. The church, the mountain. I want to understand, like, why? Like, why do they have
masterminds? I'd have to check it first. Sometimes I can't. I see things and I don't remember the film name. Masterminds. Let me just check. Masterminds. Is it a 2016 movie? Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen it, but I recognize the actors. Yeah, it looks pretty funny. Do you want me to put it on the list? Masterminds. I'll put that on the list, man. It looks pretty cool. It's got the guy from Hangover, I think. By the looks of it. Right. Is it? Let me just check the cast. Yeah, Zach Galifianakis. I can't Galifianakis. Like I don't know how to say his name. Owen Wilson as well. Yeah, we'll stick that on the list, man. Yeah, we could maybe play that one on Tuesday night if you want, after the boxing.
a church so far up? Couldn't they just had it like on the ground or something? Just winding back and forth up to the top of the mountain. And then once we get to the base of it, we're gonna have to hike all the way to the top. Bro, these goats? What are these goats doing?
This is not a goat.
Oh. I'm nervous and I can't think straight. Been playing this on the ride up. I think it's adding to the mood. We get off here? Okay.
So now we were going to the top to see the village and the church. I saw a donkey, and then I finally saw
Donkey.
the ropes.
Nice. So this one, Baza, this one here, Masterminds, 2016. That one. One of the largest bank robbers in American history is orchestrated by a night guy. Yeah, okay, we could do that one on Tuesday night. Why not? It's not a long one either. It's 94 minutes. It's an hour and 24. Yeah, let's stick that. Put a thing in that. Okay, done. Done.
I was going to
You know what I mean? Those ropes, yeah, they're thick. Yeah, there's the kind of ropes that sweat will help. They'll be fine with sweat. Better if you sweat. I would say. But yeah, it's a fair distance to climb it. But once you get past that fast, yeah, there's plenty of footholds though. I mean, it's not a hard climb really. It's hard if you're not used to climbing, I suppose. But I mean, in my day, I would have climbed that no problem. I don't know about now because of my feet and that, but I dare say I would still be able to give it a go. Plenty of footholds. It's just, yeah, I don't know how much I trust those ropes. They look old. Anyway.
Yes, me. Am I going to
Galifianakis.
What the hell?
Galifianakis.
What's your name?
My name is.
So is that how you're doing it phonetically for me? Galifianakis. Galifianakis. Is that doesn't sound right to me? Galifianakis. Galifianakis. It doesn't sound right. It sounds like I'm saying it wrongly. Why is that? Is the computer screen? It's a computer screen. Is the video I'm playing jittery? Hold on a minute. That seems to me like it was moving. It was really jittery. Hold on. I didn't say Anne. I said Galifianakis. I didn't say Galifianakis. I said Galifianakis. maybe I said it once or something. I don't know. If I was saying Galan, I wasn't meant to say it. Maybe it's my accent. Maybe it sounds the same when I say Galan and same as I say Galan. I don't know. Galifianakis. It still sounds wrong to me when I say it. Galifianakis. Galifianakis. Galifianakis. Okay, whatever. The guy from Hangover. Him.
Elda.
Ender?
Elda.
Elder.
Elda. Yes.
And he lives in the village around this church. He was explaining the legend of how the original founder of this church and community got to the top with a snake. But I had a rope that looked like it was about to snap. So you might be wondering, Evan, isn't there like a smarter way to get to the church? No, this is the only way to get to the church, and I'll explain the reason why later.
Dude, that rope is ripping. Look at that.
We have shift rope.
Okay. All right.
720.
Come on here.
That's good.
Jiggy.
Stop. Take your balance.
Oh,
Take
they're
your
pulling
balance.
me up?
Take your balance.
Okay.
Straight go.
Okay.
Go straight.
Dude, this is the craziest thing I've ever done. What the heck?
Does the video look jerky to you guys? It's okay in StreamYard, but when I look at it on YouTube, it looks jerky to me. I'm just going to refresh everything because since like I've had that little spaz out, it seems to be not working as well. No, the internet. Let me just refresh. I'll come back in. Let me know, like, because for somebody, if I need to restart the computer or turn off the internet and turn it back on, I might, but I don't want to do that because that means bloody waiting. You guys waiting for me. I'm hoping it works all right. Because to me, it looks like it's a little jerky. I'm just hoping it doesn't do that. And I'm not even streaming to my backup channel tonight. I've stopped. I'm only streaming to 2 channels. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I was literally like a small parking garage off the ground. And if I fell, I would die for sure. And while this was dangerous, something even more dangerous is how hackers and identity thieves use your data against you. That's why today's video is sponsored by Incogni. I hate how nobody is talking about how thousands of data brokers are collecting our home addresses, identities, and even social security numbers without us even knowing. They know my info more than I do. I didn't give them permission. I literally started a removal process an hour ago.
There we go.
And they've already told me that they've
now.
Incogni for sponsoring this video.
Ages.
But then eventually I faced my fears and made my way to the top.
That was one of the craziest things I've ever done. How did they do that for everything? I mean, even to bring our stuff, to bring this phone, they had to bring it in a bucket. And that's just crazy. How do we even get down?
He was taking me high up so we could see the entire village, which featured an ancient Christian community.
beautiful.
We've got a couple of locations to explore to learn how this place works. And eventually we're going to see a church with a Bible that is literally 1,500 years old.
Yeah, it's bearable. Yeah, I don't want it to be bearable. And I've got to be. What the heck is going on? It's not even it's not like it's a bad day or anything. Anyway.
Old.
Dude, even the hike up was difficult. You're not tired?
No, because I'm here.
He's used to it.
Was
Dude,
the
you're
first
strong.
video like that? The first video wasn't like that when I was looking on YouTube. It looks really crap to me.
This village community around this church exists because ancient monks wanted a place so high and hidden that no one could bother their prayers or attack their sacred space. I have so many questions about this place, and the elder is going to help answer them. Like,
do you ever regret living here and not in a big city?
Never.
Why is that?
I'm happy here because that is big holy place.
But no internet, no hospitals.
We blessed already. No sick here. We have holy water.
But what happened when people did die here?
That is all of cemeteries. Everything.
No, it's not right.
Cemeteries here. For example, this called Srafi El Fisa. We come from Sweden.
Give me a second, guys. I'm going to restart the computer. Just in case it's something to do with that. I'm just going to restart it. I'll be back in a minute. It'll stay live, but it'll just go blank for a bit. We'll be back in a minute, guys. Restart. Right. Let's try again. Ah, no. All the links have gone. Hopefully your links are still there. Yeah. Oh, Canal. Oh, just no more. I can still get to the links at the top. 2 minutes, guys. While I copy these links from Canal's ERBs and that. Because when I restarted the computer, the links had gone. So in here, so I need them again. Copy it, and they're just at the top of the screen. No more. They haven't gone yet. Cool. Copy link address. Paste. Right. Last one. Copy link. And paste. Done. Now I need to get the video. I need to go back to my watch later to get the video. Hopefully it's not so jerky now. Hopefully it's since that oh, and I've got a new video as well that ear to hear, that other Christian guy we do now and again. He walked in the same footsteps as Jesus in Israel. So yeah, it'd be good to do that one someday. It just came out today, but I'll do it tomorrow, or well, if I'm on tomorrow or the next day, we'll see. I might be on tomorrow. Right, watch later. He walked in the same footsteps where Jesus walked in Israel. He did that. So that'd be cool. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. We're nearly finished anyway, but sorry that I had to do that. I mean, it might still be the same. I don't know. Hopefully not. I mean, it looks, my the quality looks better to me now. Now I've restarted, but we'll see. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the start. I think we're about just after his thing.
Turn this video. But then eventually I faced my fears and made my way to the top.
That was one of the craziest things I've ever done. How did they do that for everything? I mean, even to bring our stuff, to bring this phone, they had to bring it in a bucket. And that's just crazy.
Very crazy.
How do we even
But
get
cool.
down?
He was taking me high up so we could see the entire village, which featured an ancient Christian community. We've got a couple of locations to explore to learn how this place works. And eventually we're going to see a church with a Bible that is literally 1,500 years old.
Dude, even the hike up was difficult. You're not tired?
No, because I'm here.
He's used to it. Dude, you're strong.
This village community around this church exists because ancient monks wanted a place so high and hidden that no one could bother their prayers or attack their sacred space. I have so many questions about this place, and the elder is going to help answer them. Like,
do you ever regret living here and not in a big city?
Never.
Why is that?
I'm happy here because that is big holy place.
But no internet, no hospital.
It's maybe YouTube.
We bless it.
I don't know.
No sick here.
Because my signal's
We
fine.
have holy water.
but what happened when people did die here?
That is all of cemeteries.
I've still got them.
Above 150
No,
cemeteries.
still
here.
got them.
For example, this called Srafi El-Fisa. We come from Sweden.
This guy came all the way from Sweden to get buried
Of course,
here.
yeah.
Wow,
After that, come.
it's crazy.
But
Still
I was honestly
Jackie.
still struggling
Weird.
to see why. So hopefully seeing more of this place would give me a better reason.
You guys
Still
got
Jackie.
McDonald's here?
Not here.
So now we're gonna get some food right now.
İşte,
I am sitting
işte şurada.
on some sort of sheet.
So Italian işte. Almost with the same one.
Why?
And so they brought out the food. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe I
didn't
need
know
to
what I was
put my
looking.
internet on and off, but then it's waiting like bloody 5 minutes before it boots up again. I'll wait and see when it gets to the movie. If it's bad on the movie, I'll turn my internet on and off, and we'll go from there.
Looking at. Am I supposed to like take off the bread?
Give me.
Wow, that
Yeah,
is so
Matan,
good.
You like it?
I love it. So for that food, how do people like pay for food up here?
Already the liver for donation, you know, donation.
Because in this community, people.
Right, let me just quickly try a different video. Like, just something random. Right, let's try something random.
I'm here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm about to enter one of the craziest and most chaotic slums in the world. This is Makoko, where more than 300,000 people live in stilt homes above the world's most polluted water.
Doing the same.
The water is murky. This lagoon is their livelihood, but it's also their toilet and their bathtub. Oh man, I just saw the kid drink the water. It's so dangerous that I had to hire 2 policemen to protect me so I don't get.
So in Africa, there's this church literally at the top of the.
It's doing the same thing, guys. I think I'm going to have to turn the internet on and off. It's going to take about 5 minutes before it reboots, though, so it'll stay live. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. But I don't like it when this happens. If the film's all jerky, it'll be terrible to watch. So let me turn the internet on and off and see if that makes a difference. Right. Sorry about that. And let me just see how far I am. Right, it was about 9 minutes in, I think. I'm going to turn the internet on and off and see if that makes a difference, guys. Sorry, where was we at? It's about there. Right, 9 minutes, I'd say. Right, just give me a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Right. Let's give it another try. Yeah. Let's give it another try. Let's get that video. So, like I say, sorry about this, guys. If it's still like this, then all I can say is it might be YouTube. We'll see what happens over in Rumble. If it's still like that in Rumble, then it's got to be something to do with my internet. I don't know. It might just be YouTube. Sometimes YouTube's like that. But the first video seemed all right. The first video wasn't Jackie, was it? You know? But, you know, since I had that little spaz out with the internet, it kind of did. Right. So now, right, well, the audio about you know, let's see. What about that? Yeah, we've seen that part. So let's take it from there. Right, are we all good? Hopefully it works.
How this place works. And eventually we're going to see a church with a Bible that is literally 1,500 years old.
Dude, even the hike up was difficult. You're not tired?
No, because I'm here.
It looks better in here. I don't know about that.
You're strong. This village community around this church exists because ancient monks wanted a place
That's
so
still
high
doing
hidden
Sam.
that no one could bother their prayers or attack their sacred space. I have so many questions about this place, and the elder is going to help answer them. Like,
do you ever regret living here and not in a big city?
Never.
Why is that?
I'm happy here because that is big holy place.
But no internet, no hospitals.
We blessed already. No sick here. We have holy water.
But what happened when people did die here?
That is all of cemeteries. Everything above 150 cemeteries here. For example, this called Srafi El Fissa. We come from Sweden.
This guy came all the way from Sweden to get buried
Of course,
here.
yeah.
Wow.
After that, coming.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But I was honestly still...
Yeah, let's just go over to Rumble and see if it works over in Rumble. I think it might be a YouTube thing. Let me play out with a downloaded Harry Mack and see if it does the same with a downloaded video. We've seen where the church was. I'll do another video on it one day. I'll get a better video, the one at Baz I was talking about. But let's just go over Rumble, do the film. I did the main topic. You know, it seems to be either my internet's messed up or it's YouTube. And let's try something that I've downloaded, like Harry Mack. Let's see how this looks.
What up?
What's up?
Not much. What are you up to?
Nothing. Just chilling. Are those drums in the back?
Those are drums, yeah. Yep.
You play?
I do. I'm actually on here doing music for people. I'm not drumming, though, because I don't have it all wired into my setup.
What music you doing? I would love to hear.
You want to hear something?
Yeah.
All right, dope. So I'm going to improvise. Like, I'm going to do a freestyle. Could you give
See, that seems fine. Something is downloaded seems fine. Hey, Derek, just going over to Rumble now. How are you doing, man?
Oh, yeah. No, I was mainly waiting for you to go to Rumble.
Oh, you coming over with us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was looking at your list. I've never seen War Machine, so.
Well, yeah, you probably won't like Mr. Inbetween. It's kind of violent, but it's funny. It's funny.
Well,
it's only 2 episodes. There's 2 episodes first, which is probably about 50 minutes long, and then War Machine's a brand new movie. That's why you haven't seen it.
Okay.
Brand new
Oh,
movie,
yeah,
but
that
it
sounds
does
fun.
look it does look good. It does look good.
Right on.
Yeah, Jono introduced us to Mr. Inbetween, and it's funny. It's funny for being like a gangster type film, Australian gangster type film. Not film, series. It's funny. It's funny. Anyway, so this seems to be working, but YouTube stuff doesn't seem to be working. We'll see. We'll see if the ERBs over in Rumble. See if they work over in Rumble.
me like a topic or something, meaningful to you?
Change. Like, you know what I mean? Like change.
Change.
Yeah.
Like going through change, like evolving, right?
Mhm.
Are you going through some change right now?
Yeah, like a change of environment, change of like people, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you recently move, or are you just kind of like?
I recently moved schools, and it's like very like different for me.
What's the most challenging part of like being in a new school?
The environment.
Do you know anybody there?
No.
Damn. All right, well, we're gonna do a song about going through change, adapting to change, being in a new school. What's one thing you would say, like, to help somebody going through what you're going through?
I would honestly just say keep to yourself at most. When you can, talk to other people.
All right, dope. I like it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, what's your name?
Oh, I go by Harry Mack.
Harry Mack. Why do I feel
Yeah.
like I've seen you on like TikTok or something?
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna let this build up. You can hear the beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, dope. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We gonna spit this song off the brain. For everybody going through a change. For everybody trying to adapt. I'ma send a message out from the Mac. Listen, we gonna do this little song off the brain. This for everybody going through a change.
Change is good as long as it's not sex change. Brilliant.
It's for everybody trying to adapt. It's difficult at times, I could take it from the Mac, okay? Right now, I'm just trying to keep my cool. But I'm stressed out, moved to a new school. I don't recognize the people or recognize what they say. I'm trying to navigate through these hallways. If I'm honest, I wish I could go back, dude. Cause I don't even know how to make it to my home classroom. And everywhere I walk, it's like everyone's ignoring me. No one's supporting me. I ain't got my friend group that I used to have. Some days I think about my situation, I get mad. I mean, it's so new, for real, it's so fresh. I don't know what to do, I'm trying to pass this test. I ain't talking about the test that the teacher hands out. That's difficult as well, there's no doubt. But I'm talking about the test that life has given to me. I wanna elevate through it truly. But listen, hold up, we gon' spit this little song off the brain. This for everybody going through a change. This for everybody trying to adapt. Yeah, it's difficult, take it from the Mac. Hold up, we gon' do this little song off the brain. This for everybody going through a change. Everybody struggling, trying to adapt. We gon' find a way to get back on track. Yo, what advice do I have? What would I say that would help? Sometimes you gotta keep to yourself, cause sometimes you're the best friend that you have. Sometimes you gotta carve out your own path. Sometimes, yo, when I said this, dog, I meant this. You gotta find a way to remain independent. But where we go from here, man, you're soon to see. Eventually, gotta reach out to community. So when the time comes, open up, try to spark a conversation. Try not to let your fear and doubt be dominating. Try to push it to the side. Try to recognize that we're all just human beings trying to find a way through these lives that we live in. Sometimes it's unforgiving. Sometimes it's feeling like we build our own mental prisons. I'm breaking up out of that. Yo, we gon' rearrange the track we on while we live connecting with strangers. What? Yeah, I spit this song off the brain. For everybody who be going through a change. For everybody who be trying to adapt. Yeah, from me to you and from you to the Mac. Listen, yo, we gon' do this song off the brain. To everybody struggling while going through a change. Yeah, a future is what will manifest. To you right now, I just wanna wish you the best.
Excellent. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right. See you over on Rumble side. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. If you're not joining us on Rumble, then thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. But for everybody else, see you over on the Rumble side. There's the link in chat. Here the sunset's free. It's free. Indeed. Ta-ta. See you on the Rumble side.